In this class, I'm going to show you how you can add Bootstrap to your Angular project. So in order to do that, first thing, we'll have to remove all the extra styles which we have written. So let's get to our code and let's get rid of these styles. Let's get to the new component.css. I'm going to remove that one too. So if you check out your browser right now, it should be pretty basic. Now let's get to our command. And this is where we are right now. So go to the node.exe here and press Ctrl C. This is going to stop the local development server for the moment. Okay, so now we are inside the Hello World project. Here is where we are supposed to install the Bootstrap. So I'm going to type in npm install Bootstrap. So by default, if you hit Bootstrap, the latest version of Bootstrap will be installed. But I'm going to use the Bootstrap 3 version. So hit enter. Now that our Bootstrap is installed, Bootstrap requires jQuery to run all its JavaScript components. So let's install jQuery too. I'm going to type in npm install jQuery. Great, now our Bootstrap and jQuery both are installed. So let's see how we can set that up inside our Angular project. Let's get to our code, close everything. Now you can see there is a option here called angular.json. So basically everything what your Angular project has been stored here. So if you can see here, we have the style.css option. So this is where we'll be adding our Bootstrap. So just hit enter here. I'm gonna open this curly braces, give a comma. So let's go to node modules here, and inside that you can navigate to the Bootstrap. So we have our Bootstrap here. So that's going to be node underscore modules. Inside that we have Bootstrap, and Bootstrap will go to dist css and bootstrap.min.css. Let's see if that's correct. I'm going to go to Bootstrap. We have dist, and inside the dist we have css, and then we have bootstrap.min.css. Yes. So we need to add scripts. The first thing I would be requiring is the jQuery. So let me close this one and let me look for jQuery now. We have our jQuery here. So I'm just going to type in node underscore modules. And inside that we have jQuery dist jQuery min.js. And after that we need to add our bootstrap.js. So I'm going to type in node underscore modules slash bootstrap dist js bootstrap min.js. So let me save this. Now I'm going to copy these styles here which have been added already. So I'm just going to copy this, and if you can scroll down, you would find another place where you are supposed to add it. There's the one. So I'm just going to paste it over here. Let's get back to the top. Let's copy our JavaScript files. I'm just going to copy that one and right back where it is. We're going to add our scripts. Now that our scripts are added, let's close our Angular JSON. Let's close everything which we have open here. Let's close our node modules, and let's be inside the app folder for now. Now you can get to your server and start the server. Now that our server is running, let's get to the browser. Let's check if our Bootstrap is set up. So I'm going to click on refresh here, and I can see the styles have changed. So Bootstrap is running fine. Let's get our code back. I'm going to go to my app.component.html over here. This is where I have the styles, and I'm going to get rid of all these items here, and I'm going to create a custom style. So type in div.container, div.row, div.call lg6.call md6 call lg push 3 dot call md push 3, and I'm going to add in another div called text center And inside that, I'm going to add a h1 tag with a strong tag, and I'm going to call this as hello world. Now after this, I'm going to add a horizontal line. Let's add a paragraph. Welcome to our first Angular project. Save that. Now if I get to the browser, our app looks much better now. So we have this new comp works, it's just displaying over there. So what we need to do is we need to add some styles to this one so that it can display in a much more better way over here. So let's get back to our code. Let me close this one now, and let's get to our new comp. I'm going to open the new comp.html here, and this one I'm going to create a div.call lg3.call md3, and inside this I'm going to create a panel. So div.panel panel default. It will have a heading, panel heading. I'm going to call this as feature 1. Save this. After this, I'm going to create another div, panel body, and here I'll put in some paragraphs, some small feature about our project. And after that, I'm going to add in a div.footer panel footer. That's going to have a button, a href, and I give it as just the hashtag right now. Let's give a class called btn sm btn success. We're going to call this as read more. Now let's get to our Chrome. Our feature kind of looks like this. Now we need to get this inside the container. So let's get to this one. Let's go back to our app.com.html over here. This is the first row which we created, and here I'm going to say div.row, and inside this I'm just going to copy this one. Actually, I'm going to cut this one and paste it over here. So now if I get to the browser, now our feature 1 is inside the container. So I need like around multiple features. I need around 4 features right now. So instead of creating new comps, what I can do is I can just duplicate this one 4 times. If I save this, if I get back to the browser, you can see we have 4 features.